the entire production crew, it's the experience you make for the viewer. Okay, so you want the viewer to come and spend their money so your project will be successful. Okay, but if you're not creating something, it's a capitalist system. If you're not creating something that the customers want to buy, the customers aren't going to come and spend their hard-earned money. It's that simple. Okay. Hey, all. I just wanted to say a few words about James Gunn's Supergirl while the getting is still good, and I wanted to ask everybody out there in viewerland, what's what's the next movie that you are going to see? Hey, all. Before I jump into this short video, I have a small request from this side of the camera. Please smash that like button. And also consider subscribing to the channel if you are not subscribed. Hey everyone, welcome back to Big Discussions 76, Entertainment and Media. My name is Dr. Anwar Youssef Dunbar. I am a scientist and a bit of a fanboy myself. Shout out to my brother Amal. Well, first of all, I haven't been very active over here on this channel for some time. Things are that busy. I'm working on pushing another book out, and the day job is very, very demanding. But I wanted to come on and ask, whoever clicks on this, my subs or my new would-be subs, what is the next movie that you are going to see? I was originally going to just make this a short, but I figured that this warranted a shorter, longer length video. I hope that makes sense. A video, not a short. This warranted a video. So what's the next movie that you are going to see, especially in this current environment where this current controversy surrounding James Gunn's Supergirl? Okay, I can answer for me. I am not going to spend my hard-earned dollars to go see Supergirl. I have been watching the reviews from, the usual suspects: Critical Drinker, Nerdrotic, Tyrone Magnus, the Denizens guy. I forget his name. He's an upstate New Yorker, but the guy with the Denizens. Okay, Film Threat. I have been watching the usual suspects, but I personally am just not motivated to go see Supergirl. I was not happy with I guess I was lukewarm on James Gunn's Superman. I did create a series of shorts talking about the Snyderverse coming back. Some people out there were very, very indignant about that. And, there's a group who wants the Snyderverse to come back, no matter how unrealistic it is. And then there's another group who just want to stick a fork in it and close the chapter on that. But I'm saying this to say that I don't have any intentions on going to see Supergirl because I don't see the direction that this James Gunn verse is going in, and based upon what I've seen thus far, I don't feel the motivation to go out and sit through that movie at this time. And I'm not gonna dog out Millie Alcock. I did like her in House of the Dragon as Rhaenyra, and there have been a lot of she's gotten smeared. There's been a lot of smack being talked about Millie Alcock. She's been dragged on social media. A lot of people have been equating her with the feral kid from Mad Max, but I think, regardless of what she says, I think she's, when she has her hair down and she looks feminine, she's an attractive woman. But So this is not to drag Millie Alcock, but I'm not excited to go see that, and so I don't intend to go see that, barring some unforeseen miracle. But what I am excited to see is the Odyssey, the next Christopher Nolan movie. Matt Damon stars in that. Tom Holland stars in that as well, which I'm going to get to. And I am excited to see Spider-Man. I'm sorry. I am excited to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. I believe it's Spider-Man Brand New Day. Let me just check this for a second just to make sure. Google Spider-Man. Yep, Spider-Man Brand New Day. I have to, just like at my day job, I have to have more confidence in what I'm saying. Confidence. All right, Spider-Man Brand New Day, starring Tom Holland. So Tom Holland is in Odyssey, and he's also in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now I don't want to make this long because I really don't have a lot of time. But going back to this, this James Gunn verse, DCEU, and I think the Zaslav guy, he should put an end to this right away and bring back something somewhat close to the Snyderverse. But I was thinking that, and I was going to make a video about this similar to Star Trek, because Starfleet Academy, that didn't get received well for obvious reasons, just like the latest Star Wars movies and the Acolyte and everything post the Infinity Saga and the MCU. All of these things did not get received well. Okay, and I was going to make a video regarding Star Trek, regarding what I'm about to say, and that's that Hollywood, if you're listening, I'm a small channel. Hopefully you're listening to the other fans, but going to see movies is about having an experience. It's about the experience that the writers and the production team and the director and the casting crew, the entire production crew, it's the experience you make for the viewer. Okay, so you want the viewer to come and spend their money so your project will be successful. Okay, but if you're not creating something, it's a capitalist system. If you're not creating something that the customers want to buy, the customers aren't going to come and spend their hard-earned money. It's that simple. Okay, and so experiences. So I just mentioned Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now the movie's coming up. Okay, but from when No Way Home came out back in 2021, wow, that's 5 years. That's 5 years since that came out. 4 to 5 years. 4 to 5 years since Spider-Man No Way Home came out, which I really enjoyed. So I find myself watching clips of Spider-Man No Way Home. Okay. It just had everything. Okay, I'm a fan of Tom Holland, especially in that role. He brings a certain amount of humor, a certain amount of wit. Combine him with Zendaya, Zendaya's MJ and Ned, and I'm laughing. Okay, and when they threw Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker in there and Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker in there, the chemistry was just really, really good. There were laughs, there was action, there was science. Okay, Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker said, okay, whoa, string theory. So there are multiple universes, multiple existences. There are parallel universes, in fact, string theory. So it was a compelling story. Peter wanted to he wanted his identity hidden from the public again, and Doctor Strange tried to do the spell, and Peter made the spell go awry, and then Tom Holland's Peter Parker wanted to fix the villains, and then Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, they came and they helped him. But my point is that movie was so good that people went back and just watched the clips of them in the lab, the clips of the three Spider-Men geeking out on the Statue of Liberty, MJ throwing the piece of bread at Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. The point is, people keep going back to watch those clips. Okay. And you wonder, as a scientist myself, I've wondered that, are there multiple universes? Are there multiple versions of me in some other galaxy or universe? A good experience, a good story, a well-told story, a good experience will have you thinking about the movie afterward. You'll be excited to go see it. You'll be thinking about it afterward. You'll be at your job thinking about the multiverse. You'll be thinking about Tom Holland's slapstick humor as that Peter Parker. You'll be sucked in, okay, because an experience was created with that world and with those characters, and you were sucked into story, okay? I'm saying all this to say, and I'm going to end this ramble very, very soon, that's the whole point of it. That's why the movies were created. That's why most people go. We don't go to hear social narratives. We don't go to hear about characters, stories not centered on romantic love between men and women. We don't go to see Mary Sue characters. People want to see a story. They want to see stories. They want to see stories of good and evil. I'm sorry. They want to see stories of good and evil, elemental stories of good and evil. I'm evoking Christopher Nolan again. But that's the point. Hollywood, if you get nothing else from this video, people want to go and experience something, and they want to be sucked into story, and they want to go to another world. They want to go on an adventure and a quest with their favorite characters, which means you also have to make likable characters. So I'm going to wrap this up by saying I think these are things that are missing from modern cinema. Other people have said this in their own words. But when I'm thinking about going to see Supergirl versus going to see the Odyssey, now the Christopher Nolan movies, that it's probably going to be, it's based upon an older story, a classic story, but it's going to have a level of complexity to it, just like Tenet did. But if I have to think about going to see the Odyssey and Spider-Man Brand New Day versus Supergirl, going to see the Odyssey and Spider-Man Brand New Day, it's a no-brainer. So I have those two movies circled on my calendar, while I will gladly just watch the reviews of others on Supergirl. So I just wanted to come on. This was going to be a short initially. I just wanted to come on and ask that question to you all. What's the next movie you're going to see if you still go? Some people don't even go to the movies. They bootleg. They get them free online, or they just wait till they come home so they can stream them. But I like the theater experience, and I'm going to the theater. But what's the next movie you are going to see? What are the next movies you are going to see? Are you going to see Supergirl? Did you like Supergirl? Are you going to wait for the Odyssey if you like that kind of thing? Are you going to wait for Spider-Man Brand New Day? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. In this video, I am a self-published author. That information is below in the description box. And I think I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to wrap this video right here. So let me know what you think. This is Big Discussions 76, Entertainment and Media. My name is Dr. Anwar Yusuf Dunbar. Please like, share, and subscribe, especially if you are not subscribed. And I'm going to wrap this up. So remember, regardless of whether or not you liked the Snyderverse or hated the Snyderverse, I think they should bring it back. But don't be indignant and attack me like some of those other people did under my shorts. But always remember, See, I was watching clips of Spider-Man No Way Home last night. With great power comes great responsibility. And as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Always try to do your best. Take care, and I will talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.